Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Chamaka. Before I even proceed, first and foremost, please, I'm really sorry I have not posted like the longest time. I'm not coming up with any excuses. I don't deserve to treat you like this, I'm really so sorry, to be honest. Yes, there are numerous reasons why, but I don't want to give you any excuse, okay? And also, I want to thank you so much for over 100 subscribers. Me, 100 subscribers on YouTube. Never did I even see it that way, but thank you guys so much, okay? I appreciate. Without further ado, let's get straight into the cocoa of the hour today, the main topic. I'm going to be telling you guys 5 don'ts of Mauritius, like literally when you're coming here, things you shouldn't do because they're not good for you. And I'm here, I'm here to help you. I'm here to make sure you are, comfortable and don't make certain mistakes, because we've all been there, been there, done that, that's the motto, that's the slogan right now. So yeah. Okay, so now, first things first, you're coming to a country. Hey! I would advise you, don't come to Mauritius without doing your research. See, not just even Mauritius, anywhere, even if it's within a particular country, don't go somewhere without doing your research, because I made that mistake, and I know other people too that also made such mistakes. Because sometimes when I mean research, don't just search on the internet and say, oh, okay, this is what they put on the internet, so basically this is how the country is. Don't believe everything you see on the internet, though, because I don't know how to explain it, but when I was coming here, I did a little bit of research on the internet, and I was like, okay, it's Mauritius, it's a beautiful place, it's in Africa. So but when I came here, I was a bit disappointed. Not because it's the internet's fault or anything. It's my fault because I didn't do so much research. I didn't dive in, something like that. And I would advise you not to do that. So if you want to come to Mauritius, I would advise you to have someone that's already in Mauritius, because then and there you will find the main truth, like this. So this is how it is. They will tell you, okay, when you're coming you should bring these, when you're coming certain things, they will give you that advice. And to be honest, it works better than just going to the internet and like, oh, okay, Mauritius is it's a beautiful island. Yes, it is. And this. And now that a lot of people are going to come into Mauritius for various reasons, be it for school or be it as a tourist or anything, just make sure you have, if you're a tourist, you won't really be concerned because you're basically coming here to have fun. But if you're coming here to study, please have someone here in Mauritius to ask 1 or 2 personal things about, because it will help you so much, so much. Now, before I go to the next one, please, if you are watching my video for the first time, please make sure you subscribe, like, comment, engage with my video, please. Okay, thank you. Now, the second don't of Mauritius. You are a student here. Basically, I'm making this for students, okay? You're a student here, you want to save money, you are new here, let's say you don't have anybody. You're like me. When I came here alone with God vibes and inshallah, everything. Don't do the mistake of saying you want to buy vegetables at the supermarket. Hey, you will literally cry. I'm telling you, because I don't know why, but it's more expensive compared to going to the farmer's shop. In the farmer's shop, they will sell it for you, they will weigh it, or 1 pound, or let's say 1 pound of tomato is 30 rupees. It is 30 rupees sometimes, although sometimes it fluctuates. Sometimes 1 pound is 50, sometimes 1 pound is 80. Also depends on the type of tomatoes you want to buy. But basically, tomatoes, onions, what they call the pumpkin, spinach, everything. Don't buy it in the supermarket. When I see people buying vegetables in the supermarket, sometimes I ask myself like, why are you buying it in the supermarket? You think size. You choose the one you want. They will not just give you anyone. You will get the basket and you put what you want. You weigh it and you go. Because literally in the supermarket you can see 6 balls of tomatoes for like 100 rupees. Hey, 6 balls of of tomatoes for 100 rupees is too much. Huh? When the roadside you can, 1 pound is lots. If when the price is okay, when it's in season, you can get 1 pound for 30 rupees, and this over like maybe 10 balls. And see the difference? Like, hey, no, don't do that. If you want to save money and if you don't want to regret buying it, don't do that. Just quietly, take yourself to the farmer shop and get it from there. It's better. Trust me. The third one, you are new here. Hey God, even if you are not new, you are old. You see, it's not about new. Even if you've been here for a long time, don't go out at night. Don't. Not like, I won't say don't go out at night, but don't really plan an event at night if you don't have a sure means of transportation. Because let me tell you, they don't have a nightlife in this country. In Mauritius, they don't have 7 p.m. if I'm not exaggerating. The road is almost empty. I'm like, is something going on? Is something happening? Like, why is it already empty? Like, where did everybody go to? Although I get the fact that once it's 6, 6, it's already dark. Like, it's dark once it's 6 already. So I understand, but like, as much as this country has a lot of security, they don't have much security issues. Like, why are you people in your houses? It's terrifying. Like, the nightlife here is a no. So if you want to go out at night, don't even plan to use the bus, because in certain parts, once it's 6, the bus stops moving. In certain other parts, you can see it like 8 maximum, there would still be buses moving. So, well, you want to stay out 12, and the taxis will be like, hey, they will chop your money. The taxis, woo, they will eat your money. So just like stay in your house. But if you really have to go out at night, just make sure you have a plan who is going to take you out, or you can either decide to rent a car for that day or for the whole month. Whatever you want to do, but don't rely on the bus. That's the main thing, and don't expect to see too much people outside. It's Mauritius, they don't go out at night that much. I don't know why. Don't plan to come to Mauritius and say, oh, when I come to Mauritius, I'm going to buy my clothes, I'm going to buy personal things for myself. Let me put it like this. Don't plan to buy your personal belongings here in Mauritius, or don't plan to buy clothes here in Mauritius. I would advise you to buy it from your country, my dear. Because everything in this country is expensive. And let me explain from my own point of view. Let me explain why I think it's expensive. Because it's an island. It's surrounded by an ocean, so it does not have any other country that's close to it that you can say, oh, let me take a bus and go to this other side. Like, it doesn't share boundary with any other country. I think that's the word. It doesn't share boundary with any other country. It is bounded by the Indian Ocean, which is water. So if they are getting anything into this country, they are importing. And because they are importing it, the tax and everything, when it comes here, it's expensive. And then you have to add extra money on it so you can make your own profits. So if you are coming here, please, I know excess luggage and everything, but if you plan to stay here for a long time, or just for a certain amount of time, bring something that can last you for like a year. And then luckily for you, if you find someone going back home and coming back, you pay for excess luggage and you give it to the person, like, okay, please, this is what I want back home, bring it for me as an excess luggage, and then I give you your money. They have market days where you can buy stuffs for cheaper prices. The market is not even all that. It's almost the same thing. Although, yes, it's cheaper than buying things in the mall. Like, hey, hey, you want to buy something in the mall. See, this one is not even part of the video, but let me advise you. If you want to buy something in the mall, make sure ensure you can't find it anywhere else outside the mall for a cheaper price, because I literally have a friend that said she got a shoe for 800 rupees outside the mall, and then her sister got the same shoe for 4,000 rupees. And her sister's on even sports first. So can you imagine? If it's me, I'm going to cry. Trust me, I'm going to cry. Guys, okay, this should be the last one if I'm not mistaken. That's if I've not even said over 5 already. But I will advise you, if you're coming here, there are certain places you should not live in, because they are like mainly for tourists, and because of that they tend to be expensive. I think mainly places with beaches in the city tend to be expensive, like Flick and Flag, Grand Bay, Tamarind on the other side. Plus the capital being Port Louis also can be expensive, and also business places. The business place like Eben houses, they are expensive because that's where they have more business. And then Kaderbon, which is like the center, is a bit expensive. But there are other places that are not too expensive, because the price of houses you pay in the capital side, then the tourist zone as a student, if you live outside that city, you would get the same, you would get a better house for even a better price, except if you just don't like that place. But if you have the money, go chop life. This life, you're not meant to suffer. But if you just want to cut down costs, or if you just want to live for a new experience, just our advice, just live outside those cities, because you would get it for a better price somewhere else. And after all, you should save. You're a student, we all need to save. We all need to save, and this we all need to save. But yeah, basically that's it. And if I have any more, or even if you've been here before and you have more don'ts to advise people on, please, and if it's possible, just find a way to share it. And if I have more, I will definitely come back to tell you guys. But when you come here, although sometimes when you make these mistakes, they're actually so funny, because you sit back and then you laugh. Literally, I laugh at all the mistakes I've made here since I've come, and I still make certain mistakes, and then I'm like, hey, never again. But it's okay, it's all good. Just beware, be careful moving out at night, not just because of the taxis, but because of the amount of stray dogs that are here. Some of them don't have control, and someone like me, I'm scared of dogs. You will not see me leave my house in the night. What am I going out to do? Hey, so these dogs will pursue me. I have bad experiences with dogs. Never again. Okay, and guys, this is where I shall be ending my video. I'm really still so sorry for not posting the longest time. I'm working on it, doing my best to make sure you see more of me, because I missed you. Like, oh, gosh, why did I deprive you of this beauty, like of this wonderful content, you know? It's okay. I'm really sorry. And once again, thank you so much for 100 plus subscribers. Like, it means a lot to me. So please, I hope to see you in my next video. Of course, I'll see you on YouTube. It's me, Chamaka, and have a wonderful day, weekend, month, year, and I'll see you next time.